Hi guys, it's Lena here. Welcome to my small backyard garden in Zone 8B in the Pacific Northwest of Washington State. This video is going to be about this particular rose right behind me here from David Austin called Princess Alexandra of Kent. It's a very beautiful pink rose that I have been growing in this container for almost 2 years now. I bought this rose as a bare root in the spring of last year, 2021. So this is mid-October 2022, and I'm here to tell you that this rose has grown so tall and large, almost 6 feet tall right now. As you can see, she's like climbing up my windows and my wall back there. Princess Alexandra of Kent is not a climber. It's a shrub rose, but because I have it grown pretty like close to my wall, it does look like it's, you know, climbing up my wall right now. I have 6 David Austin roses growing in containers right now, and by far Princess Alexandra of Kent is the biggest, tallest, has the most vigorous growth, and also flowers the most. It's like mid-October right now and she's still going strong with her flowers, while my other roses have already, like, you know, slowed down significantly. Another thing I also should mention is also this year I got super lazy. I fertilized my roses only once. I ran out of rose food. I forgot to go buy more because I was too busy with other projects in, you know, my yard. So all my roses got fertilized just once, and I could see, like, you know, with Olivia Rose Austin, which is right next to Princess Alexandra of Kent, she didn't flower as much compared to last year. Even with like Princess Anne or, you know, Desdemona, which I have in another container. But Princess Alexandra of Kent, for some reason, has decided to just grow and grow and grow and flower, and right now she's super tall. So I'm gonna show you here in a second up close as to like how far she's come and how tall she's grown. But the fact that she's grown like this, it makes me love her even more, because this window right here is the view from my dining room, like my dining area, and if I look out that window, I see, like, you know, like windows from my neighbor's house like on the other side, which is like, you know, a less than ideal view, right? I live in a cookie cutter home, and you know, like when I look out the windows, like usually I see houses or windows or doors and whatnot, which is not, you know, like not what you want to look at. But you know, the fact that this is climbing up there, and I have my evergreen Cape Harris Magnolia tree growing here, they really help block out the view. So I'm really loving this area right now, and I'm really happy with my design so far. Alright, now let's take a look. So Princess Alexandra of Kent is the rose in the right container. In the middle there, I have Olivia Rose Austin, and on the left, I have Princess Anne. Princess Anne is, this is her first year in her new home. She's the newest member of the family, and for her to be a first-year rose, and for her to be like 4 feet tall, I have an inkling that she might just be like Princess Alexandra of Kent, in that she could grow really tall and big, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me talk about my containers before I forget. All of my roses are being grown in these plastic containers that are about 20 inches tall and wide, and when I planted my roses, they all came as bare roots, and I planted them the exact same way. I used the exact same soil, which was Miracle Grow, and they received the same treatments in terms of like watering and fertilizing. I water my rose once a week deeply, and I usually fertilize twice in the spring, once after the first once before the first flush, and another one after the first flush. But this year, like I said, I got lazy and I got too busy. I only fertilized my roses only once. Princess Alexandra of Kent, right now, so I just measured her. Right now, like from the top of this container to the very tallest flower there, she stands at 7 feet tall, which is really crazy because I feel like I'm growing a small tree up against my window. My Cape Harris Magnolia this year is almost 9 feet tall, and look at Princess Alexandra of Kent growing just as tall as my tree. Let's take a look from the side view. Well, I see quite a lot of buds on her still, and this is mid-October, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to enjoy this rose like all throughout October and maybe even well into November. I love how much she flowers. A very, very strong, vigorous rose indeed. And from the side, you can see that the tallest stems is like way back here, which is why I said it looks like it's a climber, but it's not. So that stem, and then we have this one here kind of like in the middle. So these two stems kind of happened within the last 2 months. Like during the months of August and September, these two stems, like they really shot up and they really produced like lots of flowers on the stems. I'm gonna show you footage that I took in the summer, like 2 months ago, I think, like right around August or July. It didn't look like this rose didn't look like it was gonna grow this huge. It just looked like a regular shrub rose, like Olivia Rose Austin and Princess Anne. But I don't know, something happened between August and September that made them grow like this tall. I'm loving it though. I'm loving it. And like I said, they really help block the view, you know, from my neighbor's windows from the inside. Let me walk inside real quick because I want to show you what I'm talking about. So it is this corner right here. So this is my dinner table, and if I were to sit and eat here 4 years ago, before I started my garden, I would look out onto a bare fence, and then I would see that house far away there with a bunch of windows, which, like, you know, it's pretty hard for me to see now. All my trees are growing. These roses are growing. Right now, let me tell you, I love sitting here, having my coffee in the morning, looking out onto my garden, seeing my trees grow, my flowers grow. It's a really good feeling. This footage was taken about 2-3 weeks ago when I had a lot more blooms on my Princess Alexandra of Kent, and I just wanted to show you here what a beautiful sight it was for me. And this was just a couple of weeks ago. It really is a gorgeous, gorgeous rose. And right there again, my Cape Harris Magnolia, which is an evergreen tree in my zone, zone 8B. I'm really lucky that I am able to grow magnolia trees in my yard. This footage was taken in the summer months. I think this was back in July or August. I think it was late July. And as you can see, Princess Anne was in bloom, and Princess Alexandra of Kent on the right there, I had no idea that she was gonna shoot up to 7 feet tall. She did not look like it. I had a couple of trellises here. I grew my morning glories here, and Princess Alexandra of Kent was kind of like growing on it. It's really pretty, and that was just this summer. Let's take a look at the beautiful flowers. So when the buds first form, it's a tiny little thing, and it's very bright pink, almost red. And when it starts to open, it'll look like that. And when it's fully open, it's quite large. Let me see if I can reach that one up there, that is still in bloom. So let's see. Alright, here we are. Compared to the size of my palm, you can see it's pretty large, but the stems are pretty strong and sturdy that they can hold the weight of the flowers, and the fragrance is amazing. It's got like kind of like a sweet fragrance to it. I forget the petal count, but I can look it up real quick. Princess Alexandra of Kent. Beautiful pink rose. I love this rose a lot. And that's my Princess Alexandra of Kent enjoying her spot in full sun. I should also mention that this area here receives full day sun from like 10 a.m. till 6 or 7 p.m. especially in the summer months. So maybe that's why she's like really growing like vigorously, because like she gets quite a lot of sun. But then again, Olivia Rose Austin and Princess Anne also receive the same amount of sun. But I really have a strong feeling that Princess Anne is going to be a large rose, just like Alexandra of Kent, but we'll have to see. So that's it for me and my Princess Alexandra of Kent today, guys. Come next year in like late winter or early spring, I'm gonna have to decide what I want to do with those super tall stems, whether or not I want to leave them on the plant or prune or cut back by like a half or a third. But that's the kind of decision that I don't have to make right now. Right now, my job is to just sit back, relax, and enjoy these beautiful blooms right outside my windows. So if you're new to David Austin roses, or you're looking for which rose to get this year and you don't already have Princess Alexandra of Kent in your yard, I would totally recommend it. If you're looking for a rose that is strong and healthy, that flowers a lot and consistently and has strong sturdy stems, you would not be disappointed with Princess Alexandra of Kent. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching my video today. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.